up, YouTube? Welcome back to Common Sense, Logic, and Reason. And if you like what you're hearing, I always ask that you would consider subscribing to the channel, and that you would, like and subscribe and select the bell and all that, all the good stuff, all the whatnot. In this video, I'm gonna talk about a lot of this Africanism that we've seen because of the movie Black Panther. And it's not the greatest amount of Africanism that they have been, and certainly not as much as since like maybe the 70s, but there was a lot of Africanism surrounding this movie. And first of all, I would have to say I saw the movie. I took the family out. We saw it when it came out, and it was, I would have to say it was a pretty enjoyable movie. It was a good movie. And I would say that DC can learn a thing or two from Marvel about how to make movies, because they seem to make these crap movies. Goodness gracious. As aside from the different plots, there's always some plot twists in the movie, in the narrative, the plot that you can disagree with. Kind of like this whole idea of Wakandans with all this this advanced technology. They can enter the most contested airspace in the world, that being America. They can get past NORAD undetected. Okay, they can descend upon the city unseen by only a half Wakandan, go into an apartment building, kill somebody, leave undetected, unseen by anybody but the one child. They got all this advanced technology, but they can't find some white guy selling vibranium. That right there didn't make any sense. As well as other little things that we can nitpick, but other than that, I have to say it was an enjoyable movie. It was, I would recommend anyone to go see it, because I really enjoyed it. But I really want to talk about all this Africanism. When I went to see the movie, there was another group of blacks there. I guess they were like 20 deep, and man, as well as all the dashikis. I don't think I've ever seen that many damn dashikis before. I didn't know they had that many dashikis in existence, and everybody was there, saying that we're Wakandans and all this other stuff, which is perfectly fine. Anyone who wants to do it, but eventually we're gonna have to come back to reality. There is no Wakanda, but they have hoods with niggas in them, but there is no Wakanda. And once we get past all of that, we have to come to reality. And the reality is we have America. And this is a country where one of the most freest, has the most freest economics in the world, have the most freest economic system in the world, and we have people from different races, different groups come to this country and participate in that free economic system. And we see just about every other group, every other race in this country come here and prosper. You know what I'm saying? But America's supposed to be such a racist society when Nigerians are achieving what they are. And that's because they come here and they put the work in to achieve it. So blacks, when we snap out of the Wakanda trance, and we come to reality, the real world, we're going to have to drop the race narrative and again pick up the pieces and get to work, just like everybody else. You see what Asians are doing in this country, and you look at Indians, people from India, not Native Americans, have some of the highest rates of engineers and mathematicians in the country, doctors. So, like I said, there's a free economic system here, and everybody else participating in it but blacks. And you notice, again, the only group of people that you ever hear crying about race all the time are the ones who are not building or producing anything. And we are scraping the bottom of the barrel, maybe only second to Native Americans. And again, they live on plantations, which is the whole different dynamic and narrative. But again, black people, we got to, I would say this again, I would keep preaching it, we have to drop the race nonsense, especially if no one can tell you what systematic white supremacy and racism is stopping them from doing achievement. We can keep crying about nonsense, or we can face reality. Sadly, so many blacks just refuse to face reality and continue to believe in the ideal race. But I would, like I said, I would just keep making these videos, keep hammering that point that we have to leave the race narrative behind. We have to come to the grips that there is no systemic white supremacy in this country holding anybody black. And if you want to achieve something, you got to go do it. Simple as that. But again, there is no Wakanda, people. There is no Wakanda. And as always, y'all, until next time.